me happy. Okay, I'm ready to fly. This thing's a little bit of a handful if you don't stay ahead of it. And we take off the brakes. We want to move this down because we have to push these up. They don't go to full power. This is what it looks like outside. We'll go ahead and bring up the full power. We'll be over here ready to click in the afterburners. So you go up there, click 1, 2, click 2, and go back here, go outside. We got the afterburners on. We rotate, gear up. There's no flaps. We're going to make a little slight right turn. You can see up here. See right up here is our heading. From and we have the natural remnants of the Hillary, the hurricane, and we're up against the speed of sound. We'll bring it around here, so we're heading almost toward Las Vegas. And we go ahead and sign out. Frequency change.
Experimental flight 27 Bravo Charlie frequency change.
And they get busy, so we'll go to Albuquerque Center. So we just go ahead and turn that off. And we probably want to put the nose down a little bit. Let's go back in the cockpit here. Oh, we're back where I want to be. So we got to arm the scramjet, and we can see we're just a little bit right of our course. So I'll put it in a slight bank to the left, and we get that all armed. We need to put the nose down a little bit below the 10% nose high down there, and that'll pop us through the sound barrier. I don't know why that is an issue, but that's what, there it goes. We just went through the sound barrier, and it'll start climbing in airspeed. We're hung up, there we go, 101. So now we can come back up, I think, to a 10% climb. We need to be up about 30,000 feet. You probably all know that by now. So I watched half of the Tom Cruise movie, and I guess I've seen too many movies like that. And all of the, I want to see airplanes fly. They do the flying, but the flying is not realistic. When he flies right in between two airplanes that are flying in formation, nah, you don't fly that close to each other. So they lose me on that. But people seem to love. I get more clicks on the word Darkstar. So anyway, let's go back outside because that's the fun part. And what we're going to do outside is, and we're just a little bit right of course, but we want to be a little bit right of course to go right over Las Vegas. See, we're climbing. We're at 100. We're 1.12 Mach 1.12. We can look back at Phoenix. We can't see Phoenix. We got the clouds. What we can do is let's make it as clear as possible. We'll get rid of the few clouds. Clear skies, and we'll move the sun to get the clearest. There's the best resolution, and we can look around. We can look back toward Phoenix now. There's the basin, the Phoenix Basin right in there. I don't know what lake that is, but anyway, we're pretty much on course. You can click this in. This is probably the road to Las Vegas right under us, right there. We could We could, we're IFR, I follow roads. So if I was in the longitude, of course, we might be given 40,000 feet. We're going through 40,000 feet, but we can see so much more. So we'll just imagine we're in a space age. Talk about a billionaire. This thing would eat up $1 billion at the snap of a finger. Snap your fingers. So we'll be seeing Lake Mead. That's probably Lake Mead up right there, and Las Vegas is just a little past that. We'll look over, maybe we see the Grand Canyon. Possibly that's part of the Grand Canyon over in there. So on these trips, these imaginary trips, we can stop off. If you were say you were flying and you'd never seen Las Vegas and you had an entertainer that was playing there, we could stop over for a night. So I'm thinking, and this is your ideas, what you come up with too. Now watch our Mach speed, which is down here at the bottom of the left. We're 0.98. We're at Mach 2, and between 2 and 3, the scramjets light up. I don't know what lake that is, but that could be Lake Havasu. I'm not used to looking at Lake Havasu, so you'll have to forgive me. And I look at things like this, and I think I see a lake, but it may not be a lake. But we're a little bit right of course. We can go back in here and see that we're a little bit right of course. We'll go left just slightly. 2.3. So the scramjet ought to be lighting up here. There. We ought to get those, then we'll light it up here, and then we'll be going Mach 9. I may have not clicked it on here. Yeah, that's on. That's on. That's on. So we should get some action here. And you can see it here too. There, I heard something. There they go. You can see the scramjets coming on, and then the the scramjets, and then the regular turbojets will shut down. There they look at the color. I love the colors. We're really moving. Here's Lake Mead now, right over here. We're going to end up going right over Las Vegas. So look at our speed. We're Mach 4, so the turbojets shut down, and we're strictly on scramjet. Let's get back in here behind a little bit up. We don't have to listen to all that noise. And this is the Colorado River coming south, and possibly Lake Havasu is along in here somewhere. And that's coming out of here's Lake Mead over here by Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is going to be right down in there. And we can continue going a little left. And again, where we're heading is the Owens Valley, Mono Lake, and supposedly the person we're trying to cheer up today, they just want to get out of the heat in Phoenix. And Monterey is actually, we got a little fog, morning fog sitting here over Monterey. So it's probably 60 in the early 60s, and let's look down here and see if we see Monterey. I don't know what happened there. I mean, see Las Vegas. Here's Las Vegas right there. There's the Tillman Bridge, Boulder Dam, Hoover Dam. I don't know what they call it. But there's Las Vegas right there, and Lake Mead, and we're now at 89,000 feet, and we are heading, we'll probably be able to look over here, and this looks like Edwards Air Force Base and that Mojave Desert. We can look over, maybe see LA right over there. We'll try to keep it on course here. And we could be in restricted airspace, but of course we are invisible to everything but ourselves. And let's see, we're at 100,000 feet. Here we're at Mach 9.5. We're really moving out. Okay, now we want to get back on the course. We'll get the course line so we don't miss. We don't want to miss Mammoth Mountain, because our guest today, it's along for the ride. I don't know how many friends he brought with him, but if we had the longitude, I think it would have about 8 seats. It depends on what configuration you buy. Okay, let's get outside, and we'll be looking to our left for Mono Lake. This could be it right here. This could be the Owens Valley going up here. And as soon as we hit Mammoth, and let's bring in our chart, so we'll see how it's going here. Yeah. See, there's Mammoth, and you can see the snow still on the mountain. So we're just flying right by it right now. It's right down here on the left. And I don't even look for the little airport. There's June Lake, probably there. And right down there is right in that valley is Long Valley Airport. And a little bit to the south is Mount Whitney. And we're gonna shut everything off because we have to go down to Monterey. And let's go back here and get turned to about 240. Let's bring this power back a little bit, turn off the scramjet. Go back outside, and we'll start looking for Monterey. Do a little pullback. You'll see we're starting to pull. We won't pull so many G's, we'll black out. We're pulling 2 G's, and we're trying to get around to about 250. We'll keep the afterburners going. Here we go. We have to turn on the afterburners again. Let's go down here. Now we got the afterburners on, so that'll keep us up to Mach 3. And we're looking for, let's see if we can move this over. Yeah, so we're heading toward San Jose. We want to come left a little more for Monterey. And where are we? We're at 24,000 feet. We're exceeding our limit here. Now we're getting down over the San Joaquin Valley. Here's the Delta area right here, Sacramento. Now I recognize everything. So Sacramento would be up in here. This is probably Stockton. And we'll see, I can't quite, oh, there's Mount Diablo right there. And we're coming left for Monterey. 19,000 feet. This could be Stockton we're going over. Could be think this is I-5 coming over this way. Okay, that ought to get us over close to Monterey. We're still at Mach 3. And I haven't figured out, this is the Bay Area coming down. There's San Jose right there. Now I'm seeing Monterey Bay up ahead. This is probably Gilroy in here. No, that's San Jose. We're going, there's San Jose Airport right there. We're looking down the valley. And Gilroy and Hollister are down that way. Yeah, we're coming up on Santa Cruz. We're gonna go over the bay. There's Half Moon Bay out there, looking up the San Francisco Bay to San Francisco. So hopefully my passengers are enjoying. And again, when Tom Cruise climbed into, now we can shut down the engines. We coast in from here. I should have shut down a little earlier. 33,000 feet. But we're over Santa Cruz. So I have clicked off the weather so we don't have any fog. I could click it in right now, but let's enjoy the view. You can look up the coast. Up the coast, there's Half Moon Bay and on up to San Francisco, entrance to the harbor. This is Half Moon Bay, probably way up here. I don't know what this is right there. And we're letting down. We're looking down the coast. Down the coast, and one of the things on the YouTube that I'm gonna copy, or I'll put the link in the dialogue in here. And okay, I got the power up. Now I'm going to bring up what happens when you put on the air brakes is the vertical stabilizers here splay out. I'll move them in and out right now, but that's the brakes, air brakes. Okay, we're looking at Pacific Grove. Right out here is Laguna Seca. That's where the antique car races were, out at Fort Ord. Here's the Salinas Valley going down, and of course the coast going down to Point Sur, and then Big Sur is a little bit past there. And Salinas comes out, Salinas River comes out here at Moss Landing. There's a big power plant over there. Here's Carmel Bay. Here's Carmel Valley. And again, there's 1,000 things you can do on the Monterey Peninsula. And world-class events come here, like the car show. Then we've got the U.S. Open golf tournament. We got the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Used to be called the Bing Crosby Pro-Am. Okay, we're down to 204 knots true airspeed, so we can start heading into land at Monterey. The instrument approach there goes right in, right next to Spanish Bay, is right in here, Pebble Beach. And the ILS goes right in there to land at the Monterey Airport, which is right in there. So we're going to be landing at the Monterey Airport. So get ready to have a blast. Go visit the aquarium. The aquarium is right on the border of Monterey and Pacific Grove. Possibly right about in there is where the Monterey Bay Aquarium is. We're a little slow. We got to keep it up about 200. Bring in a little power. We'll put the speed brake away. Get in behind here. 5,000 feet. Again, looking straight down the coast. When you go out and visit Pebble Beach, you can get right out here on this point, right near where Cypress Point, the famous, very private golf course. There's a lookout there, and you can, and Clint Eastwood's property, he has 11 acres in there. You can look right down the coast from that lookout. You can drive right out there on that point and look south and see Point Sur. Can't see Big Sur, but you can see Point Sur, where the lighthouse is. So we're lining up for final approach here. We're a little fast now, but that's all right. We had to get in. We get it slowed down to 200. Get the wheels down. And we'll look back, see if we got some wheels. Yep. And this is a Silomar. There's Spanish Bay right there. They have a 360 room hotel, and then they got 48 townhouses right there. They used to sell those townhouses. Used to sell all over the Monterey. Sold real estate here for 30 years. After I hung up my wings. Okay, we'll try to keep it at 200. So now I'm going to quit talking. You can see the Coast Guard pier, but for some reason on this you don't see Fisherman's Wharf or Wharf 2, which they might talk about on the YouTube I'm going to link. Let's see if we can give you a nice landing coming in here at 200. There's Dennis and Menace Park down there. That's one of the things that you might visit. And we're going to fly almost right over my house. We're just a little to the left of that. There we go. Getting a little slow. I think we're all right. Speed brakes. Regular brakes. Used every inch. I think this runway is almost 10,000 feet now.